So good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How many of you agree that life is a battle? Please write in the chat box how many of you agree that life is a battle. If you agree, write A. If you disagree, write D. Yes, yes, I can see A is coming. A is more. Nobody disagrees? Yes, Dr. Pichoi is saying, yes, life is a battle. He has raised the hand. Thank you very much. So if life is a battle, then please let me know that who are the soldiers of life? Yes, if our life is a battle, then naturally our soldiers are our mind, body, and soul. These are our soldiers to fight the challenges, to fight the battle of our life. Whatever Mrs. Rehana has discussed about emotions and social well-being, and whatever Dr. Ram has discussed about work and life balance, I must tell you that now the father of all this is going to come, and the father of everything, the foundation, the basis, where everything takes place, the engine of our machinery. Can you tell me what is that? Can any one of you tell me what is that? Where is the engine? Where everything is being cooked and then executed afterwards. Yes, Rihanna.
Stomach. Stomach. I can only think of food.
Rihanna is saying stomach, but yes, Dr. Ram, will you agree with this?
Yeah, I agree.
If you don't eat, you don't have energy, and if you are and no energy, you are angry.
Okay, so for Rihanna, madam, it's the stomach where everything is being cooked. And may I request my other friends that what is for them? Yes, Hiba is saying. Hiba, yes, come on, Hiba. Unmute and please tell me.
Yes, ma'am. For me, it's my heart because I think from my heart.
Yeah, for Hiba, it's heart. And for Muhammad Yahya, what is that? Yes, Yahya. You raise the hand. What is your answer?
Assalamualaikum, ma'am. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, my dear. Tell me, what is your answer?
I don't know, ma'am. I don't know.
Oh, my dear, if you don't know, then you should not raise the hand, okay? So, Dr. Pichai, what is your answer in this regard?
What we are, I mean, it's a complete perfect to say that life is a battle. Everyone is born to face challenges, obstacles in life, and life is a long journey that you come across all sorts of obstacles and challenges and battles. I do agree with your statement. Doctor.
Thank you very much. My next question was that if life is a battle and we have our soldiers, mind, body, and soul, then where our engine is, who is the commander? Who is the commander of this army? When we have the army of mind, body, and soul, who is the commander?
Your mind.
Yes, that's what I was expecting, that our mind is the commander. And mind is the one where everything takes place first, and then it goes to our emotions, to our body, to our soul, to our relationships, to our work, and to every place wherever we want to send. Now, another question is, this is very important, that what is mind and what is brain? What is the difference between these two? Are both of them same?
Minds are thoughts.
Difference. Yes.
Minds are thoughts. Minds are thoughts, and you program it to your mind that today what I'm going to do. Your mind will take, the subconscious mind will absorb it. Brain is a form of machinery that activates your mind. If you say yes, the mind say yes. If you say no, the mind say no. And if you look positive, think it is positive. If you look at it negative, the brain is only functioning on the request of the mind. That is my perception.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What is your perception, Manoharji? Is mind and brain, are mind and brain both same, or there is a difference?
You are in mute.
Part of our battle of life.
Both are the part, but my question is there any difference or both are same, the mind and the brain?
No, only mind.
Only mind. Then
Mind
what
is
is
the
brain?
mind. Yeah.
See, as Dr. Pichai has rightly said, that mind commands and brain does, or brain commands and mind does. You can take it as vice versa, but
Mind
there
is
is
the
a difference.
process
Like
and
brain
the
is a
brain is
physical
the
thing. Brain is a physical organ, like it's a hardware, while our mind is a software. Mind is the hardware, brain is the hardware, and mind is the software. It is easy to understand us. So the mind is more abstract, while our brain is tangible. So this is the basic difference. Brain is an organ of the body, while minds, whatever we think, whatever we do, whatever functions we do, that is being done through the mind. Now, in a simpler way, if we are going to understand it, so the simpler way is that if somebody asks you that what is the definition of seashore? You know, in our childhood, there was a tongue twister that she sells seashells on the seashore. And it was asked that tell 10 times or 20 times very fast, and it was very difficult for us. So what is seashore? If we talk about the definition of seashore, what will be the definition of seashore? Some will say it's water, while others will say it's the sand. While we all understand very well that neither water nor sand is the definition of shore. Because if there is no sand, only water is there, that is sea. And if there is only sand, no water, then that is land. That is not seashore. Similarly, when we talk about mind and brain, then this is the basic thing that we have to understand. That it is like seashore, where water and sand both have to be there. Similarly, mind and brain both functions together. We cannot segregate. We cannot say this is the function of mind and this is the function of brain. Now, after understanding this fact, now let us move further. So this is our mind today. You know, what we have done with our mind today, this is the real picture. I'm sorry. So this is the real picture of our mind. Whatever we fills the mind, it's mostly the garbage. I can't do this. I'm too old, or I'm too weak. I'm too dumb. It's not the right time to do. I will do the next month. I will do I will take too much time. So all these statements are like we filling our mind with the garbage. And that's what normally we are doing with our mind. Most of the time, we are training our mind towards negativity. More no than yes in our mind. So this is the basic reason that why people suffer with the mental disorder or mental disease, and we can say absence of mental wellness. Now, can any one of us tell that how many of us are suffering with mental disorder or mental disease? It's not only the absence of illness that ensures mental wellness. It's like when our mind is thinking positively, acting appropriately, behaving in a decent manner, and doing for the society, for the community being beneficial, then only we can ensure that we are having the mental wellness. The survey report is on your screen. It is said that 97 million people worldwide has a mental disorder or substance use disorder. And out of that, the maximum is anxiety disorder. So if this is the ratio of disorder, mental disorder, naturally, somewhere, sometime, it's not that it is a permanent disease. Somewhere, sometimes, we all face such type of situation in our life. we face sometimes anxiety, sometimes depression, sometimes, yes, this is alcohol is for those who are in the habit of drinking, then drugs, then bipolar disorder, and then schizophrenia disorder, and then eating disorders. This is the survey report. Normally, people ignore mental disorder because there are many myths associated to this. The people think that if we are going to talk about this, the people will consider them as mad. To be very frank, the people consider them as mad. That's why even if people understand that, okay, there is a disorder in them, but they don't accept it. Although they are suffering, but they don't have dare to accept it. Initially, when I came to Singapore, I was thinking that maybe Singapore is the happiest city. It may not be having this type of issues. But as per Singapore Association for Mental Health, SAMH, so that has been working for uplifting and wellness of the people. They says that it is mood and anxiety disorder are the most common mental illnesses here, and about 1 in 7 Singaporeans, they have this sort of issues. Maybe like just Dr. Ram has mentioned that maybe the reason is that there is no work-life balance here. This is the second most workaholic city. So that might be one of the reasons. If we talk about India, so in India also, this is the report of India, and that is how mental disorder or mental disease is affecting the lifespan of the people and even the economy of the people. And that's why it is said that economy loss due to mental health condition between 2012 to 2030 is estimated to 1.03 trillion US dollar. This is not only mental health is going to affect one person, it affects the entire economy of the country and it affects the entire nation. So that's why it's important for us to take it very, very seriously. Now there are certain myths and there are certain facts about mental disorder or mental illness. Let me just conduct a survey. I'm going to start the polling. In the polling, there are certain questions. You have to just tell me that whether it is a myth or it is a fact. So here I go. It will appear on your screen. You have to just look at your screen and then you have to respond on that. First is mental health problems are uncommon. Is it a myth or it is a fact? What do you think? Mental health problems are uncommon. Is it a myth or this is a fact?
We can't click. Are we supposed to click something?
Yeah. Why you are not able to click?
I don't know. You can't click anyone.
All of you are facing the same?
Yes, we can't click.
Okay. So, no, now people are clicking. I can see somebody clicked. The first one is being clicked. Mental health problems are uncommon. 3 people have said it is myth. Then panic attacks can be fatal. This is fact. The people are saying people with mental health conditions cannot work. People are saying it is myth. Only people without friends need therapist. It is saying myth. I have received like many votes now. Please try Rihanna once again.
No, teacher Hiba said that co-host can't do that. So it's okay. Leave it.
So co-host cannot do. Okay.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I can't.
So I'll do for 1 minute. I will take that co-host so that afterwards you can do, and then again I will make you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, fine. No problem.
Okay, so now I have received like many votes. I am expecting even more. Please, all of you go through and just write. Addiction is a lack of willpower. So only people without friends need therapist. Okay. So now let me go. Let me end the poll so that we can go through the result and we can establish the fact that what exactly is the fact. See, the first thing where you have written that mental health problems are uncommon. This is a myth. That is true. Most of the people have said it is myth. That is true. It is not uncommon. Now it is very common, as I already mentioned before. Now, second is panic attacks can be fatal. You have given the vote as if that this is fact, but this is not fact. Panic attacks cannot be fatal. Okay, it can be cured. Now, third question, people with mental health conditions cannot work. Yes, you said it is myth, that's true. Even people with mental health condition can work. This is the fact. Only people without friends need therapists. This is myth. Yes, very true, because friends cannot be the professionals. They are not the experts. They are not going to treat us as the therapists are going to treat us. So if we find any such type of symptoms, we have to contact the therapist. Mental health problems are permanent. Yes, you said myth. That is right. It is a myth. It's not permanent. It is curable, and very easily it can be cured. Now, all people with a mental illness are violent. Here I can see 50% you have given. It's not true. Actually, this is a myth. The people who have the mental illness, they are not violent. Some of them are very calm also. That is a particular type of mental illness that is violent, not all types. Then addiction is a lack of willpower. You said fact, but this is not fact. Even if you have lots of willpower, but if you are addicted to something, you cannot leave that until unless you take some therapy, some strategy, then only it can be. For example, we all are addicted to social media, but we have very strong willpower. Whenever we want to do something, we can do it. But why we are not able to leave social media addiction? Because for that we need the strategies, we need the therapies, we need the purposeful efforts, then only we can do that. So thank you very much, everyone. It was really wonderful to know your thought process, that what exactly you think about the disorders. Thank you, everyone. Now, if this activity was beneficial for you, please write out of 1 to 10 that how much beneficial it was. The poll that I have conducted about the myth and about the fact that I have conducted just now, was it beneficial for you? Was it relevant? It's going to give you some benefit. If it is going to benefit you, please write 10. If it is not going to give you benefit, write 1. Because I don't like 0. Okay, thank you very much. I can get 9, 10, 8. That's really great to know. So now coming to how to take care of our minds. This is more important, because so far we have just seen the facts, we have seen the survey reports, we have seen how the people are suffering, we have seen that how it is going to affect, even we are also vulnerable to this. We cannot say that we are very safe. Here I am going to share 8 mantras that I have done little research about this. And what I have found, I have just classified them into 8 mantras, and that 8th mantra I am going to share with you all, if time permits. If time doesn't permit, then naturally I am going to do it into the next workshop and session. The first and foremost thing for me is decluttering of mind. As I have shown you the first picture, everything we just fill it here. The mind is full of garbage that we have to declutter. As we are like clearing our table, how nicely we feel when the bed is normally done, so we get sound sleep. Likewise, if our mind is clean, it is cleansed up, then we feel good and we have good ideas, good thoughts. Always positivity comes to the mind. So we have to declutter. First, you remove everything from your mind. This is the most important thing. For removing from your minds, there are many, many things. Like one thing is multitasking. I am here with you. I should be 100%. It should not be that something else is going on in my mind. Or you are here, something else is going on in your mind, that what my wife is cooking and what my client is thinking and what is going to happen next. So we have to avoid that. That is the main reason of being a mind being full of garbage. Then second thing is keeping everything within us. We have to share it out. Share with the people. If anything is bothering you, even if you don't like my presentation, tell me. You know, that is going to ease you out. That is the best thing that we have to share. Then we have to declutter our workspace also. Where we are working, the space should be very neat and clean. No extra paper on the table, no extra materials on the table. Nothing should be there. It should be all tidy place. Then we have to limit our social media intake, because that is the thing nowadays that unknowingly that is filling our mind with the garbage. This social media has really become a nightmare for all of us, and we have to think about this. Something seriously we have to think about it. And then we have to think some time to unwind. How to unwind? Just leave everything. Just switch off your mobile, switch off your laptop, and go for a walk, or maybe go for a movie, or maybe just chit chat with your loved ones who gives you positive energy, who gives you positive vibes. Go and have chit chat with them. This unwinding is very, very important. So here we are going to do some practical thing now after this, after knowing that how to declutter. These are some of the tips how to declutter our mind. So we will do one activity. For that, I need that either you use your mobile or you use your paper and pen. And please jot down what you want to keep inside your mind and what you throw outside the mind. When you are writing to throw outside the mind, please ensure that you are doing 9 things. Minimum 9 things you write that you want to throw out of your mind. Either you write it on a paper or you write it on a mobile. But please be handy, because next activity we are going to do with those words that you are going to write. What you want to keep inside the mind and what you want to throw them outside. For this activity, you have 1 minute time. Please jot it down. Please reflect on your own activities, reflect upon your daily schedule, and then write your minimum 9 words that has to be thrown outside your mind. Minimum 9 things. That could be anything, like maybe over talking, maybe wasting the time on social media, maybe thinking bad about someone, or maybe overthinking about the finances, anything. It could be minimum 9 things you have to write. Yes, Manohar ji, have you written?
As I am trying to do.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. It's really going to help us. It's really going to help us.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Now I hope you all must have written those 9 words. Now you have to classify those 9 words into 3 categories. One is the things that is very severe. You badly need them to throw. Very, very badly. That is very severe. Then second category, you write the severe. Not very, but yes, you want them to throw. That is severe category. 3 words in very severe, 3 words in severe, and 3 words in mild. Okay, classify them into 3 categories. I hope you all have classified it. Yes, Madam Rihanna. Yes, Hiba, have you classified them? Now, just for a change, watch this video for 2 minutes. Then we will continue with our decluttering activity.
The bend and shoot. Ready? Begin. Bend. Shoot. 1. Bend. Shoot. 2. Bend. Shoot. 3. Bend. Shoot. 4. Bend. Shoot. 5. Bend. Shoot. 6. Bend. Shoot. 7. Bend. Shoot. 8. Bend. Shoot. 9. Bend. Shoot. 10. Punches. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 6. 1, 2, 3. 7. 1, 2, 3. 8. 1, 2, 3. 9. 1, 2, 3. 10.
Thank you. Thank you very much for watching this. Now our activity is what we are going to do. We are going to do the same shooting, punching and kicking with our unwanted words or unwanted feelings, unwanted things that has captured our mind. So we are going to do this activity with them. Let me just tell you that how we are going to do it. First of all, we all have to switch on our videos. Okay. After switching on our video, we have to stand up for a while, adjust our camera. Okay. So adjust our camera. If you cannot stand up, just be on your knee. And what we will do, like, we have to bend and shoot. And while shooting, you have to say one mild word. Okay. Those words are your words. Okay. So you need not to unmute yourself and tell us, because it is secret for everyone. I may not be comfortable by sharing my my things to be thrown out to you, and you may not be comfortable to show me, but you have to show the action. You have to show the action that you are throwing them. So yes, are you ready? Everybody is ready? Okay, so here we go. Those who are here, be ready. So first activity is bend and shoot hatred. Bend and shoot jealousy. Bend and shoot wastefulness. Then now second activity is our punch. Yes, be ready everybody. Be ready with your punch. Be ready with your punch. Yes. 1, 2, 3, hatred. 1, 2, 3, greed. 1, 2, 3, jealousy. Yes, wonderful. You take as many names as you want. Whatever you want to throw them out, just punch them, punch them. And now the last one is kicking out. The most hatred things, the most versatile things, the most unwanted thing you want to throw from your life, then you can stand up and then you can kick them off. Yes, kick them off. Yes, here I go. I want to kick them off anger. I'm kicking the anger. Yes, I'm kicking the anger. I'm an angry woman. I don't want to be angry woman. Yes, come on everyone and kick out. Yes, Pichai ji, thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Pichai. Good, good. I can see even the students are doing, even Hanis is doing. So thank you. This was one activity for decluttering the mind. How we can every day use this punching, kicking and shooting out to the feelings that we don't want to continue with us. We don't want to keep them with us. So this is one thing. Now let me move to the next aspect. The next formula or mantra that I have developed or I have learned through different mediums, like I have attended many workshops, I have read many books, and I have gone through many seminars, and there I have learned. So the second thing that is most important for me, that is the mindfulness. Believe me, before I think 2018, I was not aware about the mindful eating. I attended one workshop and where I was informed, I was told about the mindful eating. And since then, I found that I have drastically changed myself. You know, when we do anything with mindfulness, then that has tremendous effects on our body, on our mind. So ABC of mindfulness The A of mindfulness is that first of all, anchoring the sensation. Anchoring sensation means whenever we do anything, let us do with all 5 senses. Is it difficult task? Whatever we do, let us do with all 5 senses. Like when we are going to the walk in the nature, it's not only that walk that our feet is walking. It's like we have to smell different fragrance. We have to listen to the different voice of the nature. We have to taste the different, we can smell the different fragrance. So in this way, we have to touch the different leaves and different flowers. In this way, whatever we do, let us do with all our senses, that is anchoring sensations. Whatever we are meeting the person, it is not just that we are looking at the person with eyes. We have to feel the person. We have to hug the person. We have to do the shake hand with the person, to touch the person. We have to smell the fragrance of the person, because each and every human being has its own smell. And like a small baby, how recognizes the mother? The small baby recognizes the mother by the smell of the mother, because every human being has different smell. So here we are going to do this activity. We have to bring something to eat. If it is possible for you, will you please bring something to eat quickly that is within your reach? Can you bring something to eat? Yes. Please take 30 seconds time and go and bring something to eat. Yes, I am back. I am back with my food. What about you people? How many of you have brought the food? Yes, Pichayji, do you have something? Yeah, great, great. So see what I'm going to do now, that we are not going to just eat it. First, we are going to spend the time on the shape, on the color of the food. Please observe it. Please look at it. Give some time to this. Okay, how beautiful is the shape, how beautiful it is. Very nice color, very soothing color. Then we have to smell it. Oh, so nice. It's going to fill my stomach. If this thought we are going to eat, Dr. Savanan says, he has mentioned to me that even 1/5 of one almond is enough for the people. You know, because when we are eating mindfully, mindfulness is very important. Now, after looking at this, using our eye, using our nose, our 2 senses, using our hand, our 3rd sense, then we have to put it in the mouth. Yes. And now we are going to roll in the mouth, not eat at once. Yes. Now feel it. Feel in the mouth. Then slowly. Yes. Who else is eating? Let me see. How many of you are doing this activity? Now you feel the juice. Yes. Now you feel the taste. Now you feel the texture by your tongue. Now roll it in the mouth. Yes. No, don't swallow it so fast. First, you have to chew it. Chew inside your mouth. Chew it. Don't swallow it. Very good. I can see even the children are doing this. So beautiful. Thank you very much. And now you eat it. Yes, now you swallow it. Now tell me, how was this experience? This is called mindful eating.
Very
How many of
difficult.
us have time to eat properly? Tell me.
Very
Because I
difficult
know.
to do.
Rihanna,
I find it very difficult.
because you know we are always in hurry bari. We
Yes,
don't have time to eat.
yes.
We are earning money for eating, for sleeping, to have a luxurious life. We have big houses, comfortable things, but we are not enjoying with them at all. This is the fact of life. Even we are not enjoying our food. So believe me, my dear, if you are going to have this, whenever you eat, first thing, keep the mobile away. That is the worst thing. I have seen even my sons, I have seen them doing. They are eating and permanently they are on the mobile, permanently checking the messages. And that is not giving the benefit of the food. The benefit we should receive from the food is that we have to have all our five senses. Whatever we do, it is not only just for eating. Then coming to the breath. I think for breath, instead of me speaking, let me just ask Alka ma'am, because she is super expert in this, that how we have to do mindful breathing. Are you there, Alka ma'am? Rihanna, can you find Alka ma'am? Yes, she is there. Alka ma'am, if you are there, please unmute and then let us know about the mindful breathing.
We can't hear you, Alka ma'am.
Alka ma'am, we can't hear you. Please. लगता है कुछ आपके साउंड में प्रॉब्लम है तो आवाज नहीं आ रही है, but anyway, no issues. Alka ma'am is an expert in this. We will have another session with Alka ma'am where we are going to have mindful breathing. This is mindful breathing. And then the third one is that we have to have curious mind. So always be curious how mind functions, how mind works. I have a small video that is going to show us that how our mind works. But since that we have taken too much time, so I'm not going to show that because it is already 12 o'clock and we have to wind up the session. So this is second mantra of my minding the mind. What was the first one? Can anyone tell me what was the first one?
Declutter.
Yes, very good. And what is the second one?
Mindful eating.
Yes, no, not only eating. It is practice mindfulness. In everything, practice mindfulness. Whether we are breathing, whether we are eating, whether we are doing any task, and we have to be very curious about the things. Why are we eating? Whatever we are eating, how much protein this food has, how much carbs this food has, how much fat this food has, everything that we have to be curious to know before eating or before digesting anything. So this is mindfulness. These two mantras I am going to give you today, because we don't have much time to give you all 8 mantras. Maybe some other time when you are going to have my full workshop, then we are going to have the full mantra, all 8 mantras.
The brain is a fascinating part of the human body. Not much to look at. It resembles a spongy mass of tissue, feels like tofu, and weighs roughly 4 tubs of butter. Our brain is actually made up of mostly water and about 10% fats. While our brain only makes up approximately 2% of the entire body's weight, it uses a massive 20% of the body's energy. The brain's basic building blocks are known as neurons, and we have around 100 billion of these, each with between 1,000 to 10,000 connections to other neurons, creating neural pathways or roads within the brain. There are literally trillions of neural connections within the brain. Similar to a city's electrical power grid, information is passed along these roads through a series of chemical messages and electrical impulses. As all of this activity takes place, our brain generates between 10 to 25 watts of power, enough to power a light bulb. Over the course of one day, your brain generates more electrical impulses from firing neurons than all of the telephones in the world. So really, your brain isn't just a spongy mass of tissue. It's your most complex organ, a power station that connects your every thought, movement, and feeling. And it's firing right now.
So this was little information about our brain. We have to be more curious and we should try to know even more how brain functions, how we have to be mindful of our all the organs, not only the brain, but brain is the most mysterious organ. That's why I have mentioned here about the brain. And I hope that when we are going to practice these small things, these two things that I have mentioned to you, decluttering and mindfulness activities, then it is going to help us in a great way. What are those 6 secrets that due to time limitations, I am not going to share with you. If you are really keen to know about those 6 secrets or 6 mantras, you please join us, write to us. We will organize one more workshop where we are going to have this type of all 6 mantras we are going to disclose to you. So thank you very much, everyone. This is our details I'm going to share with you so that you can contact us anytime, whenever you find time. And you can go through all the mantras that we have with us to make your life more successful, more comfortable, and to make your mind worth appreciation. You can be more effective at workplace and you can be more effective in the personal life, because mind is everything. I have not mentioned about me in the beginning because I was thought that I will mention about me in the end. I belong to a very small village in Bihar, and in my village, there was no system of any girls' education. But my father took the initiative and he has sent me to the hostel, and where I was given chance to study in a very small school. That school was a very small school. It was in the mother tongue. And then afterwards, I realized that this education is not fully beneficial for me. It is just incomplete. Then I got married at a very early age, and then it was like about to finish my life. Be a homemaker, just take care of the children and do the household chores, just jharu, pocha, kapda, and that is the life. But my mind was not ready to accept this role. My mind was igniting me. My mind was forcing me to take up some other responsibilities, some other things. That's why, in spite of all the odd situations, in spite of the people, when the people say you cannot study, I study more. I was told when I enrolled in my PhD, I was told that you cannot do it. You have 2 kids, you have a full family, husband, in-laws. How can you do the PhD? Then I took it as a challenge. I said, yes, I can do. So taking the challenge is a function of mind. If you have a strong mind, you can do the things. If you don't have a strong mind, you cannot do the things. So that's why it's very important for us to mind our mind and to take care of the mind. Don't fill it with the garbages. Mostly, I'm talking to the ladies now here. What we do that mostly we keep in the minds family affairs too much, about our children, about our in-laws, about our relatives, about everybody. So we have to give the space to the mind. Okay, why to worry about so much about the relatives? Why to be worried about the children? They have their own space. They will do, because God has given them their own faculties to think, and naturally they will do in their lives better than us. That is our wish, and that is our endeavor to help them in that. But overthinking is always weakening the mind. If we are overthinking, that will weaken our mind. That's not going to make us a strong woman in life. So please, my dear participants, thank you very much for being with us. I hope that these 3 sessions were beneficial for you. And again, we are going to meet up very soon. Whenever you feel meeting us, you just send us the messages. We are here. Rihana is here. Dr. Ram is here. I am here. Dr. Alka is here. She's the happiness coach. Then Mr. Pichai is there. Then Professor Satyan is there. All people are there to help each other and make this world a better place. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Kalima,